What's going on, guys? Today is a live trading video. Even though today was a loss, a $700 loss, I still consider today as a win simply because we followed our game plan, we followed our trading model, execution was great, and we did follow our trade management rules. Even though we did take a loss today, that wasn't because of our part. We still followed our rule, we still followed our plan. It was because of just poor market conditions. Just overall showing you guys that not every single day, win or loss, none of it matters. As long as you guys focus on execution, as long as you guys, exercise your patience and exercise your trading plan and trading model, you will be successful in the long run. This video, I will be showing you guys my overall thought process as well as my game plan, as all my confluences that I use to trade on a daily basis. And if you guys haven't already, make sure you guys are following me on Instagram. That is Arkhamtrades. This is where you can find overall bias and overall game plan is to see a pullback potentially into up to this level, or we could see a pullback from here, but overall just anticipating a pullback to then see a break and then see a continuation lower down to this wick, consequent encroachment, the top of this fair value gap, and eventually the sell side liquidity pool down here. Order flow has been bearish, so we are leaning more towards the bearish side. Structure, we've seen this big overnight move lower. Usually when we get a massive move like this in the overnight, the AM session can typically consolidate, and the move will usually start from 11 o'clock going into PM session. So it's important that we note that, meaning that we're only looking for A plus setups. We're not here to chase anything. We're gonna be patient, wait for a sub to present itself. If it doesn't, then it doesn't. So far, we can see the Dow Jones here. As soon as market opened, it saw that massive rip higher, but the Nasdaq has been seeing a decline since the open. So we do have a divergence here, and when we get a divergence like this with the Dow Jones going higher, the Nasdaq dropping like this, it can usually lead to the ES consolidating until one pair gives up the ghost, which we could see a reversal here from the Dow Jones because it's inside of a H1 bearish value gap. Could see a reversal here from the Dow Jones. Overall, ES showing rejection at this M15 order block here pretty nicely. We don't trade until 9:50, so one more minute left until we can start trading. The reason for that is because usually from 9:30 to 9:50, it's very volatile. Lots of fake outs happen, so typically don't trade until 9:50. So that's what we're waiting for. And this is dollar, by the way. This area right here, this is the dollar. This is the ES on the M15 time frame, ES on the M5 time frame, the dollar, and the Dow Jones slash the Nasdaq. So I'm looking at like 4 markets right now. And if you want to be a great trader, it's gonna be very boring. If you want to just buy and sell, buy and sell, buy and sell, I guess that could be fun, but you won't last long. Buying and selling everything, you won't last long. Like I said, since we had a huge move in the overnight, we could easily just consolidate here until till 11 going to PM session. So we're really waiting for a break or our plan to work out before we can really take anything. And there's not many best opportunities in the market every single day, so That's why trading can be boring. Because when you're looking for those good opportunities, they only present themselves once or twice, probably throughout the entire day. So, as well as today isn't even that good of a trading day. Not only is it the day after a bank holiday, but also we had a big move in the overnight session. So, I wouldn't even be, I wouldn't have my hopes up. But we are looking like we are seeing some type of reversal here on the Dow Jones. If by 10:30, 10:40, we don't see that rejection and overall see that continuation higher on the Dow Jones, and we see the NQ start getting some support here, we may go into our counter plan, which would be to potentially look for longs back into this, back into the equilibrium of the marketplace. Should be like up here, back into equilibrium. Price can come back higher, tap into our sell limit, stop loss up here. That'd be fire. I have two limit orders, one at the open and one at the 50% level, just in case it does come into this 50% level. So I can have a better stop loss placement. So my stop loss would be like right here at this high right here. Should be this M15 high right here. Yeah, something like that. That other limit order right here at the open of that inversion fair value gap. The market is pretty volatile right now, so just being patient here, exercising patience. Dow Jones coming to that 50% mean threshold of that M15 order block here. If we can get a bearish close like this on the M5 candlestick, you see how it came up here, rejected, and then came down and closed. If we can close on the M5 like this, that's going to be a really, really good signature. Closes bullish, like back up here, then that may, be a little bit more worrisome. I want to see a wick up here, tap into this inversion level, order block level, and then, create a bearish close. I'm still confident in this trade a bit, but, it's still not the best quality trade because, today isn't the best quality day. And that's facts. Today isn't the best quality day, so we're not going to get the best quality trades, but this is the best that we have seen so far, is what I'm going to say. It's the best that we have seen so far. I don't like this Dow Jones, though. Dow Jones is messing around here. The dollar has found some support, to push higher. That's really good. Let me look at the Nasdaq. Yeah, Nasdaq is still just dropping. It's been dropping ever since we opened. Down almost 200 points. Nasdaq is just, yeah. Dow Jones being a little stubborn right now. It is the strongest pair, like I said. It's the strongest pair of the three. So it's, finding struggle to fall, which could mean this setup could take a little longer to manifest. When Dow Jones struggling to fall. Or maybe it doesn't want to fall at all. I do like the volatility that's in the market right now. Even though it is kind of consolidating, the volatility being back is very much a breath of fresh air. From the winter markets. The winter markets. This will probably be my only trade today. Whether it wins or it loses, I think this will be my only trade today. I'm leaning more towards it winning, but obviously, since it is a low probability day, I'm open to anything. You know what I mean? The market's just a bunch of probabilities, so win or loss, this will be my only trade today. I don't feel like taking a second trade if this loses. You know what I mean? They get that slight rejection here at the 50% level on the Dow Jones. A slight rejection came up to 50% and then it closed. Like I said, I want to see a bearish close or a doji close. We did get that doji close here. Since this is a new hour open, we could see a push higher here. But overall, we want to see a continuation lower. It's very tricky right now to really gauge the M15 because it's just consolidating. I really like that rejection. It's a really good rejection there. But the most important thing is, let's see how this candle closes. It's not the best signature that I want to see from price action right now. Really, really not. It's really tough because, NASDAQ has just moved almost 200 points lower, so NASDAQ could see a pullback. Dow Jones is not really stopping, so it's really tough to have a clear, definitive bias of lower prices here. The dollar is reversing as well. I'm gonna just take it off right here. And that'd pretty much be it for today, guys. I mean, nothing much going on. This was expected for it to range like this, and it is what it is. The market's gonna do what it's gonna do. Nothing really high quality. Nothing worth taking, to be honest with you. Maybe this order block trade right here would have been good, but I guess, but it's not what we wanted to see from the marketplace, and it is what it is. You're gonna have days where it's gonna consolidate, gonna have days where it's gonna do nothing, and There's nothing you can do about it, but just, come back tomorrow and do it again tomorrow. Cut your losses or let your, stop loss get hit and come back tomorrow. It's gonna be it for the video. See you guys next time. And this is the after the live trading this morning. So I did stop trading around 11 a.m. and our plan, which we wanted to see a push higher up into this bearish fair value gap, then we see this break continuation lower into this wick to this top of this fair value gap and sell some liquidity, which we did end up getting. It is unfortunate because this did end up manifesting during the PM session. Like I did say, when we get a big move like this does manifest in the PM session. So even though we did lose today, this loss could have been 100% avoided because we knew what we were coming into the market with. I knew that the move was most likely gonna happen in the PM session, and overall, today probably shouldn't have been a day that I should have traded the AM session instead waited for a PM session. So that's on my part, being eager to come into the markets. But overall, this is the after effect, seeing what happens. We have that first level, a second level, and third level. Overall, our plan did manifest itself. It is unfortunate that we weren't able to get a part of this move, but more tomorrow, more the next day, more the next week, more the next month. It doesn't really matter. It's gonna be it for a video, guys. I hope you guys enjoy. I'm Arkham. Be safe.